Raskolnikov is a former law student living in extreme poverty. His room is tiny, hot in the summer, freezing in the winter, more like a coffin than a home. He barely eats. He avoids people. He is trapped inside his own thoughts. But what separates him from others is not his poverty. It's a dangerous idea he can't let go of. Raskolnikov believes that humanity is divided into two types: ordinary people who must obey the rules, and extraordinary people who have the right, even the duty, to break those rules in the name of progress. Napoleon, for example. And slowly, Raskolnikov begins to wonder, what if I am one of those extraordinary people? This idea grows inside him, twisting his thoughts. If a person is harmful to society, if they exploit the poor and destroy lives, would removing them be a crime, or would it be a service to humanity? For Raskolnikov, that harmful person is Alyona Ivanovna, a cruel pawnbroker who profits off people's desperation. One day, Raskolnikov's mind cracks. He buys an axe. He walks to her apartment. Maybe he's terrified. Maybe he feels strangely calm. No one knows. Alyona opens the door. Minutes later, she lies dead on the floor. But then the door opens again. Her innocent sister Lizaveta walks in, and in a moment of shock and panic, Raskolnikov kills her too. The line between theory and reality disappears forever. After the murders, Raskolnikov's world collapses. His hands shake. He burns with fever. He wanders the city, delirious, unable to separate dreams from reality. The police investigation slowly tightens around him, led by Porfiry Petrovich, a clever psychological investigator who senses that Raskolnikov is guilty, but wants him to break under pressure and confess voluntarily. Inside Raskolnikov, two forces collide: the pride of believing he is extraordinary and the crushing weight of human guilt. In the middle of his torment, Raskolnikov meets Sonya. Sonya has suffered greatly, yet she has held on to kindness and faith. She represents everything Raskolnikov has lost: compassion, humility, humanity. As she listens to him, Raskolnikov begins to see himself clearly for the first time. Sonya tells him, true courage is not hiding your crime, but facing it. She reads to him the story of Lazarus rising from the dead, a symbolic moment in the novel. It suggests that Raskolnikov, too, can be reborn, but only if his old self dies first. Eventually, Raskolnikov can no longer bear the weight of what he's done. He walks into the police station and says two words that change his life: I did it. He's sentenced to Siberia, and Sonya, loyal and hopeful, follows him there. But prison is not his real punishment. The real punishment is inside him, the slow destruction of his own pride. Day by day, Raskolnikov begins to understand. At first, just a flicker, then a real awakening. Through Sonya's love and his own suffering, his soul begins to thaw. One day, for the first time, Raskolnikov feels genuine remorse, and that moment becomes the true beginning of his rebirth. Crime and Punishment is not a detective story. It is a journey into the human heart. Raskolnikov falls not because he kills, but because he believes he has the right to. And he rises again, not through brilliance or strength, but through humility, love, and acceptance. Dostoevsky's message is clear. A person becomes human through their mistakes, but becomes whole again through their conscience. And that is why, after more than a century, this novel still speaks to us.